Hello, this is a game I played today in the morning, and I'm gonna upload it because I think it has some interesting plays to it. So I'm playing just Mana Gorger Hydra Paradoxical Outcome deck that has the Time Vault combo with Vault Key and one Flusterstorm main deck. So go to the game. I'm playing against Tim, which is a pretty good vintage player. Here I have a turn 1 Night's Whisper with force backup, so that's pretty fine. They play Preordain, so they are on a blue deck. We draw another force, which is great. Here Night Whisper and draw key and a land, which is perfect. I draw Hydra, which does not much. Relay Time Walk, Sauce, and I pass the turn. I draw Mystical Tutor, which is okay. So I'm just gonna pass. I don't have green mana. If I would have had green mana, I will play the Hydra. I don't want to say play key if maybe it's a bad card in the matchup, maybe it's good. I get no real advantage now. So here I get the Mystical Tutor for Ancestral Recall. And I don't play the Ancestral Recall. My opponent cycles Streetwise that puts them on Doomsday. That's a deck that plays 3 Flusterstorms. They play Mystical Tutor for their own Ancestral. So now I have to be afraid of Ancestral with Fluster backup, but that's also what I want to represent. So here I draw Demonic Tutor. I don't want to cast really the Demonic and give away that I don't have the Flusterstorm, so I keep playing the Flusterstorm game. They also are on the same plan. I draw Pio, that does nothing. I want to cast Demonic Tutor here. They are gonna Ancestral in response. I let it resolve because if I Ancestral, they will fluster my both spells, and I cannot fluster their spell. I could force, but so I don't want to fight about this Ancestral if they have Flusterstorm. So I let it resolve. They have 7 cards. They did nothing. I feel pretty safe. And if they don't counter this, my plan is to get the one of Flusterstorm. So I have to discard. I discard Hydra because I'm probably not gonna win with Hydra. So now I have the setup that I did earlier. I have Vamp. I have still 2 blues, so I'm gonna Vamp for Time Vault. I could set up a next turn. So on their turn, they fetch and they fetch again. Fine. They dig. They have a million cards. We are not gonna fight at the end of our turn because probably we are gonna end up discarding and getting killed in their next turn. So I don't want this to happen. They probe here. I called Ancestral, but I think that's not good because if or Ancestral probably resolving with what we have, and then they will play their counters in different way if they know I have Time Vault on top. So I want to end up putting them in a spot where Flusterstorm is not good and they will have to use hard counters on the stack instead of Flusterstorm. Because Flusterstorm is pretty good if you see that I have 3 PO. I could have searched for Mana Vault or something, but that's fine. So they see my stacked hand, they brainstorm. That's good because this means that they are building Storm for my Flusterstorm now. I would want to use Flusterstorm if possible to defend my Fossil Will. the demonic, and here ancestral. Now, if they fluster my ancestral, they are in a bad spot because they only have 1 mana, and I have and I can fluster their fluster and demonic. So they misstep. It's fine. I'm not gonna fluster because of the same. I want to fluster their fluster. So I force. I think they're gonna get Lotus or so with this. So the force, they are building the high stack so that their fluster and my fluster are better. So okay, I let this resolve and I force the mental misstep again. So now they can again not fluster. They could search up for a fossil will here or for a blue source, because if they have double fluster or something like that. So either are pretty good. They search for the Mox probably. So they have double faster to next turn to defend this turn because I could have Tinker or so. So now they can have fluster. If I search for Tinker, they can have fluster my Tinker, I fluster back, and they fluster. So, and after this, I draw Mana Source, which is the thing that I wanted to draw with Ancestral, but I draw it now. So I can activate Time Vault and play and activate it. They can do nothing, and they maybe have had a daze or so, but they die anyway, and that's the game.